Tom Anderson's here. Colt's in. Rex is here. How's Rex tonight? Lee Harris is in. No notification for me yet. Well, for fuck. I think you have the same problem. Sitting in a hotel in Sparta, Wisconsin. Yeehaw. Lee, I think you have the same problem as Chad and Luke had. Sarah got a notification. YouTube screwing themselves by not sending out notifications. YouTube is still electing to demonetize videos from 3 years ago all of a sudden, so. Scott's here. Hertz got me here for training. Otherwise, there's nothing to see out here. Glad I don't do that shit. Just text Luke. Appreciate you. I just text Chad. He's probably fucking working or something yet. Or drinking. But thank you. Ouch. Vincent's here. Why the hell did I put screws in it when it's sitting on the fucking counter? I have no idea. And kitty's in. Can't even move the fucking shelves around in this cabinet. They are fucking fixed where they. You like it or not. Forgot I had that back there. Bacon grease. Saw the wood boiler video. Did you have something warmer handy to wear? Pajamas aren't exactly thermal. It's fine. I did see that. You did get more fucking broken legs from that shit. Cody's here. But fuck anymore. You never know what's going to happen. What doesn't line up to shit? I like that more better. More better, more better. That's what I call drill music. Or something. Well, that didn't work. Emily's on her way home. Perfect. Another night in the paradise. Or something. Who fucking knows? Oh my. Daniel Berry's in. Where are you from, boy? Constant fucking state of confusion. Rabbit of the future. Matthew Shelley's in. We had 2 feet of snow where I am Sunday into Monday. It was crazy. We need 2 feet of snow. Fuck, we need more than that. What the hell was I going to come over here and get? Another beer. You ever tried duck sausage? Can't say that I have. Wow. What's the project this evening? I'm fucking just putting shit away, trying to be a little bit more organized. Trying to clear up some of the fucking chaos. Oh, fuck. About time for a bourbon, ain't it? Not at the moment. But maybe. We'll see how things transpire. So I should add another fucking can. Man, you got a lot of paper towels, dude. Well, sometimes I'm messy. Oh, there. We'll go this way, get rid of those streaks. Hey! Just impressed with your shop towel selection, Rick. Well, we're running a little meek. A little low. I need to fucking downsize some more so I can get the rest of my fucking pig mats up there. I gotta move some shit around over there. At least until I get the back done. I gotta quit buying shit on the auction. If it's a good deal. Okay, Chad, if it's a good deal. It's putting all this shit away that's the problem. Having it's easy. Putting it away, taking care of it's a real motherfucker. Take a guess what that motherfucker costs. For a genuine fucking Coates one. Because trust me, the cheap fucking aftermarket ones, they just break. They don't hold up where the fuck. Oh, I know. I'm usually the one who puts the shit away. Fact. Half the time you have to go get it. Now you have bigger property. There are cattle auctions. There is an amount of infrastructure needed to retain the bastards, though. Acquiring them is easy. Keeping the fuckers in where they belong. The supper dishes are done. You throw your fork and plate away? Fuck it. $300. Not quite. 160 though. Sniper buddies here. $240 direct wire to the fence. Yeah, but you're gonna need like a fucking 100-amp breaker, otherwise it just pops the breaker and doesn't kill the cow. Once you pop the breaker, you have said sacrificial lamb, and all the other ones are getting out then too. It's not as ask me how I know. Somebody didn't put enough beer in the fridge. Fridge in the beer. Like when squirrels complete the circuit on the transformer, it's not even close. Rookie move. It's fucking 2 below. I can have cold beer in 3 minutes. That's the arm, the... Well, that didn't work at all. Why don't you turn? That foot right there for the tire machine. For this one. That fucker likes to migrate. That's that fucking... You set screw loose? And you got screw loose. Fender red dots that tells you when the fence is low. Tate says junk. That'll do. I've had raccoons complete the circuit, they explode. I think that valve seeps past though. I don't care. Might need an O-ring. Pound on weights or stick on to balance. Well, some wheels you can't put fucking pound on weights on them. Some of them you're better off just using fucking balancing beads. Especially if it's people that run down fucking dirt roads all the time and get mud in the wheels. Throw balancing beads in those bastards and be done with it. Because at least then, until they're really fucking full of mud, they don't notice the vibration. Otherwise, they're back every fucking other week because my car's shaking again. Go to the fucking car wash. Anyway. How's Tate today? Holy fuck, that thing's dirty. Wowza! Thought for a second there that one was going to turn chunky. Tool truck video tomorrow? Still waiting on Tate to get his fucking truck set up. Where the fuck did I put my thing? Hurry the fuck up, Tate. Get the truck rolling. He might have... I wasn't on the truck last week, so to be fair. Because I was dealing with said vehicle that someone put fucking diesel fuel in, or gasoline in a diesel. That was a shit show. Why would they leave a fucking tray there for everything to fucking catch in? It's kind of fucking retarded. Retarded! Tate says I'm still working. Welcome to self-employment. You're never not working. But it's anti-gel. Nope. Well, it didn't gel. But it quit running either way. How'd that one turn out with gasoline and a diesel vehicle? Pump everything out, put new fucking filters in it, reprime the bastard. It's not good for it by any stretch. But typically it doesn't wreck shit. Especially with a brand new fuel system in it. It shouldn't have. Leaving fingerprints on there. Evidence. Did it wreck any expensive parts? Again, not good for it, but it runs. I have one customer that's done it multiple times, so. He's gotten to the point now where he knows what to do. Just call and get filters and can of gas and knows where to disconnect things. And I think he made his own jumper wire for the fuel pump relay, so. Those relay bypass switches are fucking mint. Started my service truck today after 3 weeks of sitting. It was a bit grumpy. Surprised it even started. Also surprised it's only been 3 weeks since you started it. Ew. Oh, God. Our Duluth guy has a F600, 70,000 miles on it. He's already shit the 10-speed out of it. Well, that didn't surprise me at all. I put a 10-speed in a Ranger. I thought, oh, it might have been older. It must be a newer one. I thought they went back to the 6-speeds in those. Huh. Idiots. $22 or $23, I believe. I thought after 450 or whatever, they went back to a 6-speed, but I'm not that privy to that many things on the new models, and especially in that size. Couldn't give a fuck. I'm not working on them. Get fucked, stay fucked. I have too much shit to work on that will fit in my shop. I need to clean up the rest of my mess back there behind that fucking... Pulling bolts and shit away. Fuck. Or clean off the toolbox. Should probably do that too. Some bitch. Nobody wants to work on them. Transwest and Superior won't do warranty work on them, and North Star Ford was 2 months out on appointments. Makes sense. May as well break out with the bourbon. Nah, Jesus. No, I am. I'm not giving into your peer pressure. Fuck you guys! You're not gonna break me. I second the bourbon. For fuck's sake. Mopar's here. One bourbon, one scotch, and one beer. Fuck the scotch. That shit is disgusting. You have to hate yourself to drink that shit. The hell drinks scotch? Also, I need to consolidate some of those boxes into those boxes because those ones are starting to collapse under their weight. Apparently, they don't like each other when the outside box is fucking plastic and not metal. So I'm gonna have to do some more hardware store shopping. You don't like drinking Pine Sol? No. It's about what it tastes like, too. Hello, Woodford. I used to say, what do you drink when you had the board up years ago? Oh, God. Yeah. My liver still twitches when we talk about that. And yes, you can make your liver twitch. Trust me. Here, I'll go put the last of the coolers out in the snowbank. And don't forget to bring it back in and I'll have to be fucking frozen. That's a lot of shop towels. I'm a messy person. Fourth, Rick's check liver light doesn't come on as much anymore. I pretty much tried to keep that motherfucker off. You ever tried Yukon Jack? Can't say that I have. I'm pretty good at balancing tires. Fuck you, spacers. I don't want you anyway. Come on. Unless it's burnt out. I mean, something's burnt out. You put tape over it. You just heat up a coat hanger and poke it right through the lens on the fucking instrument cluster. Fucking right through there and pop the bulb. It's occurring to me that the only friends I still have are my missus and you guys. Well, congratulations. You have enough shop towels. Barely. There we go. Full effect for you. Shot? No. Hell no. Get your money out. Every time someone brings up the towels, well, fuck off. What? I didn't even hit print, you fuck. It's the best used car you can buy that's reliable, not luxury under 25 grand. I don't fucking know. The market varies widely. I'm not a fucking salesman. I just fixed this shit. ...2002 Chevy Cavalier. Woof. Modern USA will be the one to try and get Rick extremely drunk. When I think I'm going to get Rick some different color shop towels, that will absolutely blow his mind. Well, how the hell do I get back to where I'm supposed to be? Aha! Found it. That'll fit. Seems most like Toyotas and Hondas. But I want to drive American, so drive American. FYI, nobody makes a car anymore. None of the American manufacturers do. At least not the big three. Best car I ever owned was a 71 Ford Maverick. Cost per mile for me would have to be an 89 Ford Escort. Okay. Damn, fucking retarded. Never mind, I know I'm fucking retarded. We had several Cavaliers, 88 and 92. One was a dud. After that, we bought less Chevy. You didn't like the Cavaliers? Fuck's sake, Bryce. Escort only issues with timing belt maintenance. I didn't give a fuck. Timing belt would have broke. That would have been the end of that car. I paid $50 fucking for it from the dealership. $97.25 tax, title, and license. And I beat that car like it owed me money. Late 90s to early 2000s, Cavaliers, just about indestructible. Yeah, it was a 2.2 in that? Wasn't it 2.2? My guess is you're not a Chevy guy. I don't give a fuck what you drive. Don't fucking matter to me. Drive what you like. I own plenty of Chevys too. Two push rod before they went to overhead cam. That's what I thought. Yo! Look over here so I can read fucking comments while I'm doing this shit. Evan's in. Last Cavalier leaked water into the passenger compartment. When it rained, then the paint peeled off in sheets. Ah, the old GM primer issues. The old Luminas they were driving around. Eventually, literally all of the paint came off. They were just primer colored. Why the fuck did we not make a big enough divider for that compartment? I guess you're going over there. You have talents most people don't have. You can drink and fix cars at the same time. I'm not drinking and fixing cars at the same time now, am I? care. What do you think of the new Ford Broncos? I wouldn't. I haven't seen anything that's been made in the last 5 to 7 years that's worth a flying fuck, if you ask me. So that's just my opinion. Well into the beers myself today, folks. I wish I was well into them. My fingers are too fat for this shit, I can tell you right now. Seems like the 2.7 Eco Turd is doing decent. I haven't seen hardly any in the shop for major repairs yet. The 2.7 of the EcoBoost, I will agree with you, and it has been by far the best. Outside of, the 3.5's had its issues, obviously. The 2.0, the 1.5, 1.6, the 2.3. But that's not saying much. I've seen enough turbo issues on them myself. On the older generation, not the newer generation, but I don't know what generation the 2.7s are on yet. I'm listening to the live stream and making lemon meringue bars. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the only real common major issue the 3.5 had. Real common major issue the 3.5 had was the VGT, right? Other than turbos, but more moving parts, more things likely to break. Well, in the Gen 2s and beyond was the VVT. The Gen 1 3.5 was the timing chain stretching. Once that bitch stretches past fucking 5 links on the tensioner, you've already had valve damage and you're fucked. Evan's back. Can barely put a battery in a car, if that tells you how much I know. Well, we all have our part. Some of us just don't do any of it. I'm going to put brake fluid in my truck over the weekend as soon as I will know all my guys' stuff. Was it low on brake fluid because the brakes are getting more or because it has a leak? Days in some cars. You damn right they do. It's like putting a headlight bulb in. Some of them you got to pull the whole fucking front bumper off. Warn, no leak. Got you. So weather's just having fun with batteries and diesel fuel systems. It is fucking up diesel fuel systems left and right. That's all I did from Thursday to Sunday. You ever gotten into an argument with one of your customers and ran them off? Not over an argument. Don't let it get to an argument. Run the fuckers off to begin with. If it becomes a point where that customer is going to be, you can pretty much sense, at least I feel like I can sense the customers that are going to be an issue like that. Get fucked, stay fucked. I don't need your business that bad. What are your thoughts on Tesla, full self-driving? And do you think other companies will buy Tesla technology to install into their car models? The self-driving technology is what it is. I'm not the guy that's going to fucking... It's going to be what it's going to be. People are fucking lazy. Welcome to fucking how the world works. Are other companies going to buy it? No, they're going to try to create their own. Thus, to create a competitive market. What the hell did I do there? Boy, I'm learning to do all kinds of things on here. Broke it. Yeah, no shit. I have not drank enough to fucking... I have not drank my motor skills back yet. I haven't had alcohol in like 2 days because I didn't feel like shit, so... Still not completely sure that I don't have a fever, but I didn't check it today, so fuck it. Go Bills! You know they lost, right? I didn't see that much. So we're going to have to sweep all these stupid fucking things off the floor tomorrow. Or later tonight. My oldest truck still has a 13-year-old battery, and it's a never start from like Walmart and still cranks out. Hey, if it works for you, I don't care. The top three, well, the number one brand I replace here myself is fucking Interstate, then Motorcraft, and they're pretty fucking close to each other. Motorcraft batteries are fucking awful. Horrible. Until a few months ago, the battery in my Buick was original, 2011. Rick said it was getting weak, so he replaced it. She was getting a little hard starting. I think that Group 31 that's in my excavator has probably been in there for 7 or 8 years. I mean, I've cranked the ever living, loving fucking shit out of that excavator to make it start. I also don't know how the fucking starter's taking all that shit, but it has. Patch fans in. Has never had a leak near the post. That's half the problem with the new batteries. It's true. Spins over pretty good now with the remote starter. I gotta put a battery in the white whale. Last few mornings, that bitch won't start on the remote start. Yeah, where they're gonna start with the key. She's a little slow. But I figured, fuck it, I have 4 batteries over there in stock that'll fit in there, so we're getting every fucking day out of it. We'll warm up eventually. Then we might get a whole summer out of it. Because I'm a cheap ass. Batteries in the Mega Slab. Shit the bed over the weekend in Brainerd. 6-year-old. 25 below. We'll do that. Oh, fuck. Did you go to Fleet Farm and get you some batteries? Driven my husband's four-wheel drive Dodge 150 to work. 1,500. I could get used to that pretty easy. Gonna get them through work. I only corrected that, Emily, because Dodge used to make a 150. Long before your time. $126 each with employee discount. Damn. That's pretty good. I figured it was a 1,500. So if he was driving a 150, when the hell did they make the 150? It was been fucking 70s? Back when it was a Dodge 150 instead of a Ram. It's true. 70s, early 80s? Fleet Farm was 170, Napa's 200. I can do better than that. I can't do better than your employee pricing. But I can do better than Fleet Farm and Napa. Had a charger on 3 vehicles over the cold weather, and they love it. That's walk-in price, yep. $199.99. As long as they're not AGMs. Who makes cat batteries? Cody, do you know? No AGM. Those bastards can get expensive. Fuck. East Penn makes them. They make them for Nap too, so. Same whore, different dress, probably. Same battery, different sticker. Yep. Yeah. All right, go ahead, beer. Up, beer. Oh, yes, cold. Cheap cold. Flint flickers in. So it's still East Penn? I thought I saw something about that they changed brands. Well, as far as I know, it's East Penn. I don't keep up with that shit, so. I think all the Napa batteries have identical specs to Cat. Motor, and have you not heard that before? Oh. Wow. 2 sips of beer. I'm right back in it. Top drawer, your toolbox was nice and organized in the short yesterday. Appreciate you. Or we only have 27 more drawers in that toolbox to go, so. And I like tool grid, but I can't go all out every fucking the whole way and do it all at one shot, because it's probably gonna have fucking $4,000 into fucking tool grid in that box by the time I'm done, but it's gonna be $4 more horse. Wow. My work toolbox is nice and organized. Now the one at home is a different story. Fortunately, that's both my home and my work toolbox, so. That being said, still got to finish cleaning that motherfucker out and putting all the things in there that are going to go in there, like spark plugs and small parts that I stock, which would be really fucking handy, actually. Then we can label everything and be mint, and then get another toolbox about 2/3 of that size down in the pole barn that needs to be cleaned out, organized, and get into all the 3/4 inch and 1 inch stuff. But that's for the other side of the toolbox. What's your favorite tool, Hammer? There's nothing quite like the feeling of smacking something with a fucking hammer. It could be anything. Nail, bolt, punch, hammer, person. It doesn't matter. What's a tool you've never used? I don't fucking know. Bone saw. I love my inspection hammer. One of the personal preference here, but one of the funnest fucking things to me is a locked up engine with an aluminum oil pan. Because I am blasting an oil pan off that bitch with a hammer so we can loosen up the fucking mains and rods until the engine turns over. Just saying. I need a beer. Lots of beer. I mean, free choice. It's just Thursday tomorrow. I mean, jump on the truck with you and fucking run the rest of your running afternoon. I'm sure we can fucking crash out on some sales. Anyway. Doesn't need a bone saw. That's why he has drill bits. Lots of drill bits. Here's my fuel pressure tester. Haha! Should have known. Still in the truck. Like on your way home in the truck? Why? If you're gonna be out this fucking night, you should be here selling tools. God. At the shop, cleaning, organizing. There's not beer at the shop? Fuck. Pretty sure Rick likes his towels next to his hammer. Just wash your fucking hands. I do use about a roll of those a day, so. Should be talking shit about my inheritance. Tom Anderson wants to know how many miles you put on a day. 200-ish tomorrow. Will probably be 250, 300. It's a bunch. I put on about 15. Going to meet the tool truck tomorrow. That's all I got. How does the shop not have beer? Fuck. I'll sponsor you a mini fridge to put in the shop. 4 beer. Sitting right there. I'll bring it tomorrow. Right, better plug that fucker back in. We have a full-size fridge freezer with no fucking beer. This is a planning issue. Sounds like a personal problem, Tate. Well, cleaning and organizing, it doesn't have any beer. Woof. That's dedication right there. I didn't know cleaning and organizing was possible without beer. I'll put that up there in the honor of the fact that Tate can't have any. Yeah, it'll be negative something. I don't fucking know. 10, 12, 15. Fuck, who knows? I don't worry about it. We're not getting into super cold shit, so is LKS 181. I think I threw that motherfucker away. I had the fucking roll up from those ones that Tate gave me. But I put those in the drawer, and let's face it, they're not coming back out. I'm pretty sure I threw that fucking roll up away because I threw all the other fucking cases away. Metric or standard wrenches too, by the way. Well, part number would probably tell them, but I want to know. Oh, God. Can't remember exact part number. I can't read it on the roll up anymore. It rolled around in the toolbox in my pickup until the roll up is worn out. Oh, so you're just looking for the canvas part. Did I keep that fucker or not? I don't fucking know. I don't think so. But I'll dig around. I'm not sure what I would have done with it if I did keep it, but. Jesus, Rick. That'll work. Fucking everybody's quiet. $23 left and the lemon meringue bars are out and the cakes goes in the oven. Perfect. And everybody froze in the chat. Ooh. That was weak. I do have one way back there, don't I? No, I would like some lemon bars. Tell Shannon to get on that. Feeding time for the princess, so typing is difficult. Oh, fuck. John says 5 degrees in central Illinois. Yeah, it's 0 or fucking something below. I don't fucking know. I'll go there and look. Fuck it, we'll go over there and look. I don't feel like fucking working on that anymore. I'll go over here and clean the toolbox off. Yeah. Bear with me, you're on a transmission deck. Yeah. Might have to make myself some this weekend, I guess. It's not what I said. Anyway. Guess we should move locations. No, I can't hit the fucking trash can. Are you ready for a vacation? No. I got too much shit to do for that. Look, your boyfriend gave me all the ingredients to make this stuff, and I'm making $40 for making it. Luckily, she didn't want any cookies, or at least tell me to make cookies. But if I want them, I'll have to make them. It would be a month or more if I asked the wife. Jesus. Apparently, you're low on the priority list. I just do bread and give halfway anywhere, but it sure warms the house and smells good. That's fair. I do like lemon bars. I can eat the shit out of those. Fuck it, I'll ask my wife to make some. I don't care. I am lucky she's making me sandwiches for lunch. The jam sandwiches. Oh, John, back to your comment is 3.6 below zero currently. I don't have a good place for this fucking thing. This. I don't like those there anymore, so those have to go. Not sure where they're going to go yet, but I don't like it. Not sure what the temperature is outside, but it's about 85 in here. Fuck. Nope. Hell, you even stay hydrated in there. Fuck. I'd be sweating about 2 gallons a minute at that rate. That one almost got slushy on me. Shit. I gotta move a bunch of shit around for more filters that I need to stock because they won't quit fucking with things. 85 on the ceiling where the thermometer is. I've been in there. That's where your head is. I do feel like a chair. Yeah! I'm going to bring it down to my level. You ever have that sinking feeling? Oh, yeah. I'm sitting in a chair by the door. It's colder here. It's a little warm in here, but I'm not taking off my fucking sweatshirt. Motor, I appreciate you. Fuck out of here. Yeah. What's everybody else up to this week? Emily, how's the storm damage down your way? Well, some people got her pretty good out that direction. I might actually get this pair of Red Wings resold. Very bad. Well, fuck. I wonder if the warranty is on the Red Wing soles. I haven't kicked the toes off of these ones yet, so should go down there and buy another pair, drop these ones off, have them put new soles on them. I thought it was a year. I know it ain't been a year. We were without power for a few hours. Some folks won't have for a week. How are the temperatures? Are they pretty bad? They still sell Mason boots. I have no idea. I've tried this, that, and the other thing. I'll just stay with the fucking Red Wings. They aren't cheap by any fucking stretch, but they're the only damn company that makes a boot that's wide enough for my feet. Aside from you can get in the ones where they'll custom make them for you, but then that's even more money. And I'm hard on shit. Kind of. They were back up today. Sunday is going to be back to single digits. Not as bad as your temps. Yeah, but when you're without power, and y'all aren't prepared for that kind of shit. I mean, most of you ain't. Around here, fuck, it's 30 below and the fucking power goes out, and I gotta go start fucking generator. Run some cords. Next year, it's 30 below and the power goes out. I can go out and fucking pop off the generator and go back to bed and wake up in the morning and see if the fucking power's back on or not. If it's not, I gotta keep running. Fuck it. Isn't there another storm heading your way, or is that farther north? I seen a map yesterday. Already rigged up for it. Can I test fire the generator? Or minus 14 the other day? Perfect. Yeah, generator's in here under the bench over there, ready to go if I need it, but it's kind of a pain in the dick at the moment. But now that I think about it, I could make it a hell of a lot easier to hook up, though. Start the generator and plug in one cord, throw one switch, the power pole, and everything is activated. Perfect. Get to use his Eagle Scout skills, coffee and soup on a propane stove. Propane? Eagle Scouts is propane? I thought you had to make a fire by rubbing two fucking sticks together or some shit. Iron Man's here. Eagle Scout my ass. That's camping for fucking hippies. No offense. I'm just saying. Not prepared for much more cold. I should have got more beer. Or bourbon. A lot more bourbon. You'll be fine. It's more efficient. Hard to do when you don't own the house. I think it'd be easier to do when you don't own the house. Less consequences. Anyway. You got like a fireplace to stay warm and shit, or no? Take the grate off and make a stove. Gas fireplace. Good enough. Do you have a tank or do you have like natural gas service? Why do you itch? Triskin. Buddy heater in there. I need to heat the generator before I start it. Are we really putting Eagle Scout and stove in the same sentence? Apparently. It's a new generation, Nathan. Y'all ain't surviving until you got to fucking at least start a fire with flint and eat MREs at the very least. Van little Boy Scouts got stuck in the road half a mile from Boy Scout camp, so they called the township to come plow them out. It's a half mile. Oh, then finishing off the Coors beer. Working on it. Maybe he was just thinking of me and used the propane. He can and has done all that. Sheesh. Hey, that doesn't mean we can't give him a hard time, and or you a hard time for it. This is how this shit works. Nobody's above getting fucking talking shit to. Can't help it that you chose tonight. Tom, the only Boy Scouts today just have a fucking button that still or a phone that still has buttons on it. That's all. To text, they have to push the button 5 times to get to the right, Anyway. Shiny box. Could use a good wipe down, actually. A little bit. I take offense that I still have a flip phone. I'm not talking about a flip phone. I'm talking about like the old Nokias that weren't flip phone. Pre fucking before they could even make the fuckers flip. I wouldn't mind if they were flip phone. The old T9 text, that one. I couldn't think of what it was. There you go. Off of ice into the garbage can, so it counts. Still have a drawer full of those. Don't work anymore. I don't get a new phone until the old one absolutely doesn't work. I mean, some places will buy those older ones from me, especially or prominently the older ones, because apparently there's more gold recovery in them. Old belly stove wood heat was so nice. I do like sitting by a wood stove. Keep a flip phone for business. The new ones are nice. I'm not doing 2 phones. I should have, but it's too fucking late now, so. That ship has sailed a long fucking time ago. Do a business phone and a personal phone. Also, it would have been, even then, it would have been fucked up. I would have had to get a different personal phone. Fuck it. Round oak number 18. My dad's brick phone in 1985 was $1 a minute for incoming or outgoing calls. Brick phone, bag phone. whatever you want to call it. Short and sweet, but you had the convenience. I remember the bag phones. I remember when if you had a bag phone, you were a big fucking deal. Now everybody has a fucking cell phone like it's I mean, fuck. We don't even have landline here. Mostly because I might have got into it with the excavator when I was ditching the driveway. Maybe. Allegedly. My grandparents still got a landline with a dial on the front. No shit. Zook. Zook. Ah, the good old days. Boy Scout camp, you can see how far they've backslid teaching kids the right things. Right thing. Now they're concerned with feelings and rainbow things. Oh, fuck. My neighbor down the road sells old wood stoves and reconditioned old wood stoves that's where I got mine. I've got 2 wood cook stoves, but they're not hooked up. Now that's where shit would get fucking. The old wood cook stoves. I still need to hook mine up to my cabin. I also need to go to the cabin. So, need to make that happen. I didn't even know the fucking phone wasn't adjusted far enough. You didn't even see me load the fucking fridge. Shit! No, Boy Scouts time. There's no real down here. Do a members only video when you get to the cabin. Welcome to the blue state. Tom, that's the. Oh, fuck, those are 20s too? God damn it. Oh well. Tell you what, that new tire machine is fucking slick on those low profile tires. Did 45 series on that bitch the other day. It's a lot of moving parts and stuff to get used to, but it is zero fucking stress trying to on yourself trying to manhandle those bastards on there and risk fucking up a wheel or something like that. It's pretty mint. Probably get the beer cans out before the garbage man comes in the morning. I mean, unless you're gonna hold on to them until next week. I got a whole ass dumpster, so and they don't come till Monday. Not gonna have a lot of room in the dumpster this week. I can tell you right now, but when I do, I usually find some shit to put in it. Don't let my $175 a month go unfucking unused, that's for sure. He put Rocket's brother out in the woods with a knife, axe, and water. Shit. Around here, you ain't even. Hell no. You get fucking sued 8 ways from fucking sideways. Even if you signed all the fucking disclosures. That ain't how this fucking place works. Idiots. Better be some administrative changes here pretty fucking soon, I'm telling you. Because little Timmy got. Is the temperature warning up where you live? No. They start that shit early in the winter, and then once we get that fucking 30, 40 below, 50 below bullshit for wind chills, then they quit the fucking warnings after that. So we've already been there. So until it gets colder than that, then they don't do that shit. I don't know why the fuck they do it to begin with. If you want to do a frost warning in the fall for folks that have gardens, fine. Other than that, that should be your shot across the bow that, hey, it's going to get cold. I think fucking half the weather is fucking crooked as fuck anyway. And this may be just my personal not fucking recalling things, but 15 years ago, in my mind, I'm certain the weather was more fucking accurate than it is now. All this bullshit weather modeling and all the other fucking technology they have, and they can't tell you if it's going to rain this afternoon or not. They have no fucking idea what's going on. They're so caught up in all this other bullshit back in the day where things were pretty fucking simple. They got things pretty fucking. You could use the weather to tell if you could cut hay or not. They exaggerate too, yes. Life's completely different out of the metro. Out of sight, out of mind. That's not true. And the trouble with the metro, the metro affects everything else. They wipe their ass by saying it's a prediction. Back in the day, they didn't even mention wind chill. No, they did. They had wind chill. They just didn't say they didn't have this feels like and all the other fucking things. They had a wind chill factor. Because I'll tell you right now, wind is a fucking factor when it's that goddamn cold out or that damn hot out. It's 100 degrees with a 30-mile-an-hour wind. It's a hell of a lot different than 100 degrees with no wind. If they're wrong, they keep their job and blame the computer. Yep. Rock is under a foot of snow. It's snowing. That's right. If the rock is hot, it's because it's hot outside. If the rock is cold, it's because it's cold outside. Yep. In other news, the sky's blue. No, it's black right now because it's dark out. Wrong side of the world, dickhead. Windy if the rock is swaying. If the rock is swaying, you might want to take shelter. I'm just saying. The rock on the ground is not sure which way it's about to go. You shouldn't be either. Public school in Colorado now closes. We have 4 more inches of snow before the year 2000. Public schools only closed for a blizzard. 4 inches of snow in the right conditions can be a blizzard, aka a whiteout, but you were fortunately around here, at least in this area, the school systems are whores for money, so half the time they'll drag the kids out in weather they probably shouldn't and fucking conditions they probably shouldn't because they don't have skilled enough drivers to actually get them there, but whatever. They also don't fucking factor in enough snow days for the shit, so then they end up making up days because we got to run everything to the fucking wire because we embezzled all our money for fucking daycare. Anyway. My bus got stuck once. We shoveled out and went to school. They just have an abundance of shovels on the bus? Asking. Because now you're starting to sound like you're full of shit. South Louisiana, you worry about deep water and mud. Snow is never more than an inch deep. Hurricanes and there is no ideological place to live. Let me tell you. Finding new tools in the last 48 hours. No. Did buy a new set of Torx bits, though, over the weekend. Tri-squares. And Torx bits. And a ratchet. Where is it? That little Titan motherfucker. Look at that little son of a bitch. Don't you know? For some spots. It's literally, if I can do that comparison real well, as big as my finger. Smaller than my finger. It's probably not a great comparison, but there was a few shovels that we used our hands. This bus driver was crazy going down unplowed roads. Crazy? We had fucking snow tires on our buses. Our bus driver was named Esther. She ran over more stop signs and power poles than anybody I've ever fucking seen in my life. In the school bus. And you know where stop signs and power poles are? Not in the fucking road. I maybe in for a shift change and not be here much. We'll jump in and say hi, maybe. Emily, I understand. Take care. Stay warm. Don't freeze out with an Eagle Scout. See what I did there? Made that one. Okay. You reinforced your mailbox after the snowplow kept knocking it down? Well, he hits it now. He's going to wish he hadn't. That 5x5 square tube that's 1/4 inch wall or 5/16 wall. It need to be 3/8. Fuck, I don't know. I read about on the auction. And it's about 7 feet in the ground and it's filled with concrete and some rebar. You don't want to hit that motherfucker now. Can't you get fined if you're messing up their plow if you fill it with concrete? The township doesn't have regulations on what you can have for a mailbox post, so no. And the township will not have regulations for mailbox post. Trust me. if you are in the state or county road, they can regulate what you can have for a, at least around here, they can regulate what you have for a mailbox post. However, they have to provide it for you if they're going to regulate it. So, now that being said, he knows. So he steers well away from it, but I always gotta go down there and clean the mailboxes out with the fucking tractor so the mailman can get to it. Otherwise, it's fucking, there's a big snowbank in front of the mailboxes. Whatever. You're correct, Tom. Yes. Because I'm not going to play that game. Tom, any idea how much frost you guys got down there? I haven't heard around here. I haven't heard anybody having to rip frost for water lines or anything. And I don't know what kind of frost they ran into out when they did that pipeline, but we're working on that pipeline. It's a hell of a fucking, there is a lot of fucking people in town for fucking fixing pipeline, let me tell you. 10 inches of frost here the other day. I don't know if that was before or after the real cold weather. You like all your neighbors that you share a property line with? Most of the time. No, I have really great neighbors. No issues. I would not be the, first and foremost, I'm not a confrontational guy. I'm very much fucking straightforward, don't give a fuck, but I'm not confrontational if I don't have to be. There's a reasonable way to figure things out. I'm that guy. If there's not, then get fucked, stay fucked. So, because I've had those neighbors. They're not that fucking far away because I didn't move that fucking far when I got here. And that gas line made national news up your back door. Some pretty impressive flamage out of that son of a bitch, let me tell you. It happens. Then you got all the fucking people on there that are like, this is why a pipeline will never go through my fucking land. Shut the fuck up. You'll bitch about the pipeline, you'll bitch about the railroad, and you'll bitch about the cost of it. So what the fuck do you want? Used to be friends with a grave digger. I had reports. Are the police in your county good, bad, or indifferent? Are you asking my opinion? Don't make them do their job. I don't think there's, especially now, that there's that damn many bad cops out there. Because who the hell wants to be a cop to begin with? Go through all of that shit to get your life fucking scrutinized to hell. Why? Don't make them do their job, and they're all very good fucking people. Once you make them do their job, it's up to you whether they're still good people or not. But you have to realize that they did their fucking job, and you made them do their job. Accountability. Fuck. Tom, all I'd have to do is go put 2 hay bales where on every open plot for the winter. Hell, I can go anywhere here that I got hay bales sitting. There's no frost in the ground. They are the best fucking insulation for the ground. Anytime I've ever had to bury a critter, it's under where the hay bales are. And if I don't fucking go to Toby's and get hay bales pretty soon, it's going to have to be at Toby's place. Speaking of Toby, where the fuck is he? I know Pine City has police. They arrested a trash hauler for dealing meth. Little side hustle. Wrong garbage can. Nothing fucking surprises me anymore. Pine City was famous. Pine City's been famous for a few things, but went to Pine Tech. Sorry about your luck. Where the hell do you work now? Have you had a thing that made out an old boiler tank that has 2 burners on it? They usually put it on the grave site the day before, and they dig the grave. Day before they dig the grave. Yeah, I've seen it. Like pulls a hell of a lot of fucking frost out of the ground in a hurry, but be a better place to keep hay bales, I'm just saying. Anywho. There's all kind of videos and shit making Minneapolis famous for the wrong reasons, for fuck's sake. Yep. It isn't because of prosperity and fucking the things it used to be 50 years ago. Corn cobs in a rectangular steel frame? Sure. I want to steal the neon grain belt that's in Minneapolis. Makes sense why you went to Pine Tech. Congratulations, you're a product of Pine County. Felonies are in your future. Pine County FFA, Future Felons of America. God damn it. Glad I came of age when I did. On the other hand, my brother and I come off the same farm. Then against today's youth would be a far comparison. Those are things we can't decide, you know? You get here when you get here and you leave when you leave. It's what you do in between that matters. I only got a few misdemeanors so far. Fine, upstanding citizen. You still reside in the county? Of course you do. Probably got wants in the other bordering counties. Ah, damn it. Oh, shit. There's 11 people in here. I moved to Brainerd area. That place got too populated. This place got too populated, so you went to Brainerd area? Are you fucked? Also, thank you for... Fuck is that? Coochie-ching? Sounds like a hooker. She is, but it's... Anyway, tribal. God damn it. It might be Haken. I don't fucking know. Is it? No. Go to St. Cloud and hook up with that boot guy, Doug. Yeah, fuck you, Doug. You can take your membership back at any point. I don't give a fuck. You're still blocked from the channel. I verified. There's a female dating coach on YouTube who recommends her clients milk cows to gain confidence. Hell, I did that when I was 11. Bryce, I'm just taking a... hang on, I need a beer for this. How fucked is your algorithm? That you went from a fucking dating coach that fucking recommends milking cows to... What? Also, why are you fucking watching dating coaches? Not sure, but she is hot. The old dog still barks, but can't help but piss on his own leg at this point. It's the stream below yours, Rick. Of course it is. I'm top dog right now. Tell that bitch to get fucked, stay fucked. Boot guy ever come back in? He can't. He's blocked. But he bought a membership like 3 weeks ago or some shit. And I don't know if he thought that was going to relieve his privileges or something, but no, he's still blocked. I sent it to Lee. What are you doing? You're blocked from my fucking channel, but you bought a membership. I didn't even know you could do that. Apparently, YouTube's like, yeah, fuck, you can spend your money, but you can't watch anything. Well, you can watch it, but you can't comment. So apparently. So fuck you, Doug. Didn't even buy a good membership. It was entry level. Get fucked, stay fucked. Milking cows is no big deal. Most of the graduation class had milk cows at home. Yeah, depending on where you lived. Hell, my graduating class, most of the kids cooked meth at home, and I was one of the few that didn't. We were too poor for that even. Shibley County, Cornish Township, it was a different world. At some point, we're going to have a renaissance of sorts. If shit's going to fucking sort itself out. I'm just saying. Fed calves and milked and shit spread. Been there, done it. Still got critters. This township was a different world 25 years ago than it is now. A lot less weirdos. Yep. There are already positive signs. We haven't turned the fucking corner yet, Bryce. Shit. I gotta piss. No, it's beer for beer now. We're too late tonight. Concern the positive signs you're talking about is the pregnancy test for some of these idiots. We don't need more idiots, and they seem to breed back well. Well, Tom, I hate to break it to you. While that may be a factor, and successful people statistically are not fucking, they're waiting till later years in life and or choosing not to have children at all. You either have that or you have Muslims. Which one do you want? Because that's going to be a fucking reality in a hurry. So Cards with Hope. God damn it. You know why these live streams don't get any viewership? Probably because we don't get bumped up to the top on old YouTube's. Remember, spay or neuter your Muslim immigrants to prevent overpopulation? Well, too much of my area farms are smaller and houses are going up in the middle of the fields. The people that broke that land worked that fucking hard to break that land and then to turn it into a fucking housing development. Go build your house in the fucking woods where everybody else did back in the day. "20% of youth of a religious left unnamed are abandoning their parents' faith due to woke." That's a shocking fucking rate, actually. Shocking. Literally, it is the lesser of the two evils at this point. We are what? 2 generations away from real fucking dilemma if we don't get our shit together in a hurry. And Mamdami's fucking proof of that shit. If you haven't seen what's going on in New York, that is literally the tip of the iceberg. It's already been happening in Minneapolis for fucking years, but nobody's paying attention to that shit. Might get some more publicity when it happens in fucking New York. Just the same as New York, except with a woman that looks like a professor from Harry Potter. That one I'm not that familiar with. I might have to. I'm not privy to a lot of things, but I am fucking semi-aware of most things. Again, I don't watch TV, but I am try to read so I can be careful of what I read, to be honest. And then try to get more fucking details on more details. And I mostly only do that shit when I'm drunk and I can't fucking sleep. Probably like tonight. Otherwise, I end up texting Lee Harris and talking to Craig and shit until like fucking 2:30 in the morning. taxes are going up on everything. Oh, so basically, like, here, fuck. You just wait until if they win midterms, this shit doesn't flip on midterms. Here, we're fucked. Our taxes are gonna fucking skyrocket to pay for this shit. There might be one fucking time where I fucking consider moving, and that might be it. Well, watch Hallmark chick flicks, so I doze off. Well, Hallmark chick flicks. Fuck you. You're just looking for a fucking. Bryce, you have spent way too much time in the fucking tractor trailer by yourself. Dating advice on YouTube. Hallmark films. Somebody has to keep you grounded. Fucking Bryce Mormon Weiberg over here. Fuck you guys if that's not funny. Holy shit. They have one plot line. The single mom finds the millionaire to ball her mouth. I mean, bail her out. Pagan. I usually watch Lisa Lampanelli roasting people. It's hilarious. Doing $2 billion foundation work to the Mormon temple in Salt Lake. Hey, you know what? If they got the money, fuck, if it didn't come from a daycare, I don't give a shit. No skin off my back. There's a Mormon church right down the road, and I do a lot of damn work with a lot of those people, so I'm not offended. You do you, bud. I can still make punchlines at it. Fuck them. Did you find beer yet or no? Are you still... Get fucked, stay fucked. Yep. My people used to burn a virgin to make the sun come back. Slam the beer, just about to hit the hay. Quitter. Shit. I should probably finish this beer and go load the wood boiler and then I don't know what I'm going to do after fucking... Gotta be in Coon Rapids early. It's been real. Oh, God. Sorry about your luck. Chat died. There's 8 people in here. It's not been the most active night. Well, I don't know that. Sometimes I close the chat out and it's got like fucking 2,000 views, like nobody fucking said anything, and it is just bouncing all around. I have no fucking idea. There's 45 thumbs up, so. Connor's here. Any word on the super pug? I'm out of the loop. Thought about it the other day. I haven't heard from Bob and fuck all. So, no. I'm not moving forward until I have correspondence or fucking money. Probably both. I got way too many other things to do. What's happening in your neck of the woods? You wrecking shit or fixing shit? See you tomorrow, buddy. No road calls. Nope. Guarantee it. I'm not taking any. I'm fucking over it. Also, I got some cash. I'll leave it in here too. Stayed for a bunch of beers and grabbed some learning from you folks. Stay warm. Grab some learning. If you didn't lose brain cells coming here, then you did it wrong. We don't aim to educate. We don't disseminate. We don't discriminate, but we will leer you. Raising a calf in the basement. Well, cattle prices are up, so it's probably worth it. Fuck that. I shouldn't have any until April. Hope. Buying any new tractors, or what are you doing? Fix any shit, or what? Did you make a video? I don't even know if I'm fucking... Should get notifications. I have no fucking idea. No clue. Beginning of December. Forgot that. Well, at least the fucking January part wouldn't... Yeah. Fucking thing's 2 months old. Shit. How big is that bastard to be in a basement? Fuck. Veal would taste good, pretty fucking good right now, I tell you. Be over it. Seven weeks, won't eat grass, think it's got a stomach ulcer. Veal. It'll be good. quick to cut up too. Fuck. Maybe it's just me, but there's two choices at that point. You can put a whole lot of money into it and hope it recovers, or you can salvage what you have and eat the bastard. Fuck Wagyu. You may as well fucking enjoy it while you got it, because so 7 weeks is not the beginning of fucking December. It's the 28th of fucking. It depends on what your beginning of December is. Sure as hell wasn't the first week. That's mid-December, not the beginning of December. That's mid-December. 30 days, so if we're going to have beginning, middle, and end, then we're going to have to fucking divide it up, right? 30-day average on the months. Letting you know. Well, that's sure as hell closer to the middle than it is to the beginning, so that's mid-December. No, it's not the same difference. Probiotic. How much are probiotics for a calf? Less than wrapping paper. God damn it. Have I? Maybe. Would I? Yes. You'll have more money in that motherfucker by the time it's grown enough to eat than it's worth. Maybe. Oh, wow. Ah. I like fucking bouncing around the numbers. 6, 7, 10, 12, 15, fucking, we don't know. We 7 people here. We need fucking thumbs up over there. Fuck's sake. Well, fuck, if everyone's going to be so quiet, why the hell did I get another beer? I have no idea. Shit! Clean my toolbox and go the fuck home. Wait, I already am. Ah. Wow. Still alive above ground. There is that. Some days that's all you can do. They're surviving and they're thriving, and some days you don't get to thrive, you just get to survive. Fuck's sake. You making regular length videos now again, I see, Rick? Here and there. I don't have a... I got camera glasses, but it's still a pain in the dick because I haven't ironed out all the fucking nuances with that, and I don't have fucking time. I have way too many fucking cars to fix and not enough fucking time to get them done, so. Some days I just run out of patience with it. Some days I don't know if the fucking camera glasses are recording or they're not recording, and I thought they were recording, they weren't fucking recording, so. Yeah. Plus, I can get fuck all for views on those videos when I can make more money on a fucking video short that gets 1,500 views to go check the fucking wood boiler for fucking a minute and a half. So, not opposed to the long form content, but I just gotta hash out some fucking details on getting into that bullshit. Plus, the phone rings all the fucking time. All the fucking time. Attention span's too short. I mean, for like, if you're only going to do one or the other, like Toby only does long form content, you're only going to get long form content viewers. Now all I do is live streams and fucking video shorts, so long form content is a struggle. It is what it is. I'm not here to make money on YouTube. I quickly learned that was not going to work for me based on how I talk on the fucking internet or all the time. So, whatever. I don't care. Make a little money, fix some fucking cars, spend some money. Watch West Work and Tapper Machine have talked about YouTube shafting them on videos. Toby's mentioned it. I've had enough of this. Good night. Tom Anderson, I appreciate you. I don't control enough things to do YouTube. I'm not in control of enough things to make that a full-time fucking gig. And YouTube can change the rules whenever the fuck they want. And I don't like that. So Tom says, Liam, not in the house yet. He's still working on it. I'm buying out a beer and getting the fuck out of here anyway. Have you went snowmobiling yet this year? Nope. I said if the snowmobile trails weren't in the condition I wanted to see them in by the first of the year, I wasn't going. And they weren't there by the first of the year. They were there right after the first of the year, but I still got too much shit to do. I do like riding the sled. The only time I like fucking seeing triple digits. No, I still haven't found that fucking flashlight. No idea where the hell that thing went. Shitty snow, they all ice. Around here, the trails are pretty nice right now. Not gonna lie, they are pretty fucking nice. However, it's fucking near February. I'm gonna go fucking drag the sled out and try to get about. If I drag the sled out now, and granted, I work for myself, so I got free reign and I can, have a little flexibility and do what I want to do. But it's also, if I'm just gonna bop around, go to town, and do those things, it's great during the middle of the week. But most of the time, the people that can go riding can't go riding in the middle of the week. Well, my neighbor can. Got down the road. We probably could. So disregard that. But it's going to be what, 6 times? February, March. By the middle of March, it's either going to get really good or really fucking bad. So I don't know. Nope, I'm out. Colt, I appreciate you. That flashlight will show up in 3 years like that beer you found. Yeah, no shit. I'm going to do that again. Someone probably claimed it. Pretty sure that's where we lost it. Shit happens. Things get lost, things get found. I don't usually fucking worry about. I don't worry about it. Shit happens. Do better. Move on. I don't know. I got too much shit to do to worry about it. Boys, girls, I'm out of here. I even made that one. See ya.